The Industrial Revolution begins in Britain. How steam, iron, and coal changed the world forever. For thousands of years, human life barely changed. Most people farmed, most goods were handmade, travel was slow, production was limited, energy came from muscle, wind, or water. Then, in the late 18th century, something extraordinary happened. In one small island nation, Britain, machines began to replace hands, and the world would never move slowly again. Before the Industrial Revolution, life followed ancient rhythms. Textiles were spun in cottages. Blacksmiths forged tools by hand. Families produced goods inside their homes in what was called the putting out system. Production was slow. Output was limited. If demand rose, there was only one solution: more labor. But Britain in the 1700s was changing. Its population was growing, cities were expanding, global trade was booming. The old system could no longer keep up, and demand, especially for cloth, was exploding. The revolution did not happen randomly. Britain had the perfect storm of advantages: vast coal deposits, abundant iron ore, navigable rivers and ports. A powerful navy protecting trade routes, a stable government after the Glorious Revolution, a culture that encouraged innovation and investment. Britain also had a growing empire supplying raw materials like cotton and serving as global markets. But raw resources alone do not create revolutions. Invention does. The revolution began with thread. In 1764, James Hargreaves invented the spinning jenny. It allowed one worker to spin multiple spools at once. Soon after came Richard Arkwright's water-powered spinning frame. Then Samuel Crompton's spinning mule. Production skyrocketed. What once took days now took hours. Small workshops transformed into factories. And with factories came a new way of life. The true turning point came with steam. Early steam engines existed, but they were inefficient. Then came James Watt. Watt improved the steam engine dramatically in the 1770s, making it powerful, reliable, and adaptable. Now factories no longer needed to sit beside rivers. They could be built anywhere. Coal-fueled boilers, steam drove pistons, machines roared to life. Human muscle was no longer the main source of energy. For the first time in history, production was powered by fossil fuels. This changed everything. Factories gathered workers under one roof. Instead of flexible cottage work, labor became structured and timed. Long hours, strict discipline, repetitive tasks. Men, women, and children worked machines from dawn until dark. Cities like Manchester and Birmingham exploded in size. But industrial cities were harsh. Crowded housing, pollution-filled air, unsafe working conditions. Progress came at a human cost. Industry spread beyond textiles. Iron production surged using coke instead of charcoal. Coal mining expanded dramatically. Then came the railways. George Stephenson's locomotives transformed transport. Goods moved faster. People traveled farther. Markets expanded. Time itself seemed to speed up. The rhythm of life was no longer set by the sun, but by the machine. The Industrial Revolution reshaped social structure. A powerful industrial middle class emerged. Factory owners, entrepreneurs, bankers. At the same time, a large urban working class formed. Traditional village life declined. Wealth increased, but inequality grew. New political ideas began to spread. Labor rights, socialism, economic reform. The modern class system was born in Britain's factories. The Industrial Revolution was not just about machines. It marked the beginning of mass production, global industrial capitalism, rapid urbanization, modern economic growth. Within decades, industrialization spread to Europe, the United States, and beyond. The modern world, with its factories, cities, technology, and fossil fuel dependence, began in Britain's workshops. It was humanity's greatest leap forward, and one of its most disruptive transformations. From steam engines to smartphones. The Industrial Revolution is the reason the world moves the way it does today.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.